buonasera, and welcome to Lisa's Italian Kitchen. Tonight, I'm making for you one of my daughters and my favorite dishes from Lucca, Italy, gnocchetti in gorgonzola. So gnocchetti means little gnocchi, and as you know, gnocchi is an Italian comfort food. Flour, potatoes, egg, it's delicious. Let me show you what the gnocchetti look like. They're these tiny little bundles of heaven. They're light and delicious potatoes, flour, egg. Now these I've purchased, these come from Italy. This is Isola. That's a wonderful brand. It says mini gnocchi or gnocchetti. And we eat these in this darling trattoria in Lucca that we love called Da Giulio, Trattoria Da Giulio. We make it with a delicious creamy Gorgonzola cheese sauce. Now, which you can see right here in the pan, I'm melting the butter and a little bit of Gorgonzola. Now I'm going to add some more. So what is Gorgonzola? Why don't we just say blue cheese? Well, the difference between Gorgonzola, which comes from the Dolomites, northern Italy, and the difference between that and classic French blue cheese is that Gorgonzola is sweeter. It's much more mild. The sharpness of blue cheese comes from the number of veins, which is what the blue lines in the blue cheese is. And Gorgonzola has fewer veins, and the white part of the cheese is a sweeter base. So it makes a wonderful sauce on pastas. And of course, it's just delicious to eat on crackers or crostini for appetizer. So I'm melting this Gorgonzola with the butter, and it's going to make a wonderful, rich, decadent pasta sauce for these gnocchi. Now this cheese sauce, this Gorgonzola sauce, is delicious on other cuts of pasta, but there's just something about the gnocchi with the potato that's so soft and comforting, just wonderful. So here we go. I'm gonna buttare I gnocchi. What does that mean? Throw in the gnocchi into the boiling water. Okay, so now the cheese, the Gorgonzola cheese sauce is melting, and how you tell that gnocchi are done is the same way you tell with tortellini and ravioli, stuffed pastas, and that is they float to the top. So as you see here, they're starting to float, and all we do is just take these delicious gnocchetti as they float to the top and drop them in our pan of melted butter and melted Gorgonzola cheese. Then at the end, we're going to add some delicious heavy whipping cream or panna da cucina. One thing about gnocchi is they cook very quickly. This is a quick, delicious, satisfying weeknight dinner for when you've had a long day. Everyone will love it, children and adults. It's satisfying, delicious, and it's such a unique combination of tastes. The gnocchi and the Gorgonzola cheese. You've got a sweetness and a little tartness. The Gorgonzola is sweet blue cheese, but it has a little tartness in it as well. So I'm just going to stir these for a minute or two as we say fare saltare la pasta. Let the pasta jump. Look at that. The rest of our gnocchi are cooking. No need to drain. At the very end, we're going to add our whipping cream or heavy cream. First, we will coat these in all the gorgonzola. I'm going to just add another little piece. Make sure the gnocchetti are nice and coated with the cheese. And of course, how much gorgonzola you use is also a matter of personal taste. Some people find gorgonzola a little on the strong side. So if you want to use less and add more butter and cream, that's fine too. Some people add Parmigiano Reggiano on the top. I do not, because I just love the taste of the gorgonzola. I just want to taste that. I don't want to combine any other cheeses. It's too rich and decadent. This dinner is made in less than 10 minutes. Look at that. And it's gourmet. Serve this for a dinner party. Serve it to your family. Serve it for Sunday dinner. They'll all be very impressed. Okay, there we are. Now we're going to coat these gnocchi very well. Make sure the gorgonzola is on all the gnocchi. Gnocchetti. I love these little baby mini gnocchi. Aren't they adorable and so fun to eat? Now we're going to take some heavy whipping cream. And we're just going to add a little bit to make it even creamier. I have my heat on very low. Remember, whenever you're using cream in a sauce, to keep your flame very low. You don't want anything to curdle. You just want to mix it. Look at that. Mixing it in with the gorgonzola cheese. Oh, absolutely delicious. This is heaven in a pan. Decadent, delicious. You know what? I can't resist. With my fingers, I'm going to steal one. Perfetto. The gnocchi are al dente. The gorgonzola is sweet and creamy with the added whipping cream. This is perfection. Buon appetito. Tutti a tavola. Ciao, ciao.